We're recording?
Yep.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, first of all, I need to hydrate. Hi, YouTube family. I know it's been years since I've posted anything, but I got to get my hydration going right now. So I fill up my bottle. This takes about 4 bottles of water, but I'll fill up the bottles. But my 2 words for this year are going to be consistency and no excuses. So I'm going to be more consistent in what I upload on my YouTube channel and my TikTok channel. And I'm not going to have any excuses on why I don't get up on time and do what I'm going to do, or post what I said I'm going to post, or start my day when I say I'm going to start my day, or even hydrating my body like I'm supposed to hydrate my body. So I've seen the difference when I don't hydrate my body. I'm very raw. I'm not going to go back and edit and fix all errors because mistakes are what they are, just mistakes. I'm not perfect. I don't want to ever give you the image that I'm perfect. I'm not, because I'm not. But what I wanted to share with you, hi grandbaby, my grandbaby's recording. What I wanted to share with you is just the information about each of the books that I've written. Some of you know a lot about my story and some of you do not. I love encouraging and uplifting other women. At one point I had to leave a toxic marriage and I found myself homeless with my 2 sons. They were 7 and 11. And from that point all the way up to this point, now I have a big, beautiful 4,000 square foot home. God is just a faithful God and He's amazing. But in the meantime, I've written several books. And again, you're not going to find them to be perfect because they were written by a non-perfect person. However, I'm determined this year not to keep my mouth closed. Even if I don't feel like I'm speaking, what's the word? Like eloquent, or, just getting every word and phrase correctly. I'm not going to let that paralyze me anymore, because the story is not for everybody, but for those who it's for, then that's who it's for. So I just want to be an encouragement. I want to be a light. I want to let you know that even if you find yourself in the midst of very, very dark situation, you may find yourself homeless in a shelter, whatever, there's light at the end of the tunnel, and I pray that things that I share with you can be that light to help you out, because God is a faithful God, okay? So, Cause I'm a Woman, Regaining My Value. That's one of the books I've written. You see they're not very thick. I mean, a lot of them can be read in a day. And all of the books are inspired to encourage you and just to strengthen you in your faith, or strengthen you as a woman, and just to get up. Yeah, we get knocked down so many times in so many situations, and we find ourselves in toxic situations, and it could be with a spouse, or it could just be family members. But you got to get up, and you got to learn how valuable you are. And if you lost your value in any situation along the life, Cause I'm a Woman, Regaining My Value helped me to get up and realize who I am in Christ. And that's why I just can't keep my mouth closed. I can't stop talking because I'm afraid of what somebody's going to say. You know what? They're going to say stuff anyway, so I don't care in 2024. If something I say encourage you to move, then that's what I want to do, encourage you to get up and move. If I said something ignorantly and you want to laugh about it, you're an American. Laugh yourself away, okay? Because I'm a woman, regaining my value, recognizing and conquering verbal abuse in the family, recognizing and conquering. A lot of times we don't recognize that what the things that we're saying is even abusive, because we're so used to saying it, or so used to hearing it, or just see it all the time. It happens all the time. We don't even recognize that some of that language is abusive. So we have to recognize verbal abuse first, and then we have to conquer it. Conquer it by not allowing somebody to dump it on us, and not allowing us to dump it on somebody else. So recognizing and conquering verbal abuse. This was a magazine that I was featured in. I was featured in Orlando Times, Orlando Sentinel. And then this one is Progress Success. That's me. See my long, luscious hair that somebody sewed in my head? This is my real natural hair. It's pretty thin, but it's mine. So it is what it is. But yeah, this is me featured in a magazine called Program Success. Oh, my glasses. I'm going to need those in a minute. Booty Call in the Church. I've actually written this play. If you like to be help produce it, get in touch with me. It's hilarious. It's one character here just remind me so much. I think I wrote the character with the in mind, because he's just so funny. He's a deacon in there, but it's Booty Call in the Church. When I was married and I was in church, you know, I didn't think anything about it. But when I was divorced and I found myself single in the church, I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't know all this stuff was going on. So that's where this book is inspired from. Look at me. That's my hair when it's not curled and I just wear it down. Yes, Booty Call in the Church. Written a play with this one. Haven't produced it yet or done anything with it, but I have written a play. And this one, I Am Tan, was written with me and my granddaughter that's filming right now. I Am Tan, and it talks about her black family and her white family. She don't like people calling her mixed because she's black and she's white, and she says, I am tan, and it introduces her two families. This one I wrote a long time ago with another granddaughter, my husband's granddaughter. I can do it myself because when she was going through that 2 or 3 year old stage, you know that stage when you try to help them and they's like, I can do it myself. They can do everything themselves. That's where this book comes from. And this is the 30-day sacrifice that I'm going to start. Mike, are you going to do it with me, the 30-day journal? Are you going to? Okay, so we're going to write our first entry today because today is January the 1st. This is the 30-day sacrifice. What are you willing to give up to get what you want? So over the next 30 days, what are you really willing to give up to get what you want? Like, for instance, are you willing to give up TV for 30 days so you can get in a habit of exercising or drinking more water or taking a 30-minute walk or sitting and just meditating for 30 minutes or going to work early or getting off work on time? What is it that you really want and you're willing to sacrifice? What is it that you really like? Not just the normal fast that everybody do every year in January, but I mean a real sacrifice that you're willing to give up so you can get what you want. And this is the journal that comes along with it. So you can journal each day and you can make sure you're writing and making notation to yourself. Like for me, I want to do better with my Forex trading. So what am I willing to give up? I'm willing to give up that TV and spend that time studying those videos and watching those other traders trade so I can get better because I want to do some things for my family. So the 30-day sacrifice, this is the journal, this is the book. What are you willing to give up for 30 days to get what you really want? So, you know, can you do 30 days? I'm going to commit doing sit-ups for 30 days because I want a tighter stomach. It's up to you. You decide what it is that you want to do. So those are all the books. 30-Day Sacrifice and the 30-Day Sacrifice Journal, Booty Call in the Church. This is not for sale. This is just to let you know I was featured in a magazine. Recognizing and Conquering Verbal Abuse, Cause I'm a Woman, Regaining My Value. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have the 2. I Am Tan, and I Can Do It Myself. So I'm doing complete bundle, 2, 4, 5, 7 books, all 7 books personally autographed by me. Michael, were you willing to autograph yours? If somebody wanted to get yours, Michael will autograph hers for you. All 7 books, $50. Shipping is included. So you can cash out everything to Carolyn Denise. If you want each of them individually, they're only $10 each. If you say, no, Carolyn, I don't want all 7 of them. Just give me blah, blah, blah. Then they're $10 each. And again, shipping is included with that. And you can, I knew I was going to need these glasses. So, and all of them are, Booty Call in the Church is funny to me. I can say, if you're a single Christian, yeah, you're gonna find a lot of inspirational in there, but mainly it's funny. It's I wrote like 10,000 words in one day, guys. I sat down in front of it and I just couldn't stop writing. I just couldn't stop, and I did the same thing with the play. Cause I'm a woman regaining my value. It talks about the 5 it's, getting your financial it, physical it, emotional it, all of your 5 it's in order and in line. These are all good for the beginning of the year. Getting your it together. And I have a shirt, I think, that I was working on saying I have my it's together. But you can get all 7 of the books, everything. I don't know about what that's talking about. And you can get all 7 of them. You can send $50 to $Carolyn, traditional spelling, Carolyn, Gales, Gales. That's my cash out. $Carolyn, Gales, Gales. And make sure I have your address. You can send if you want to email me, you can email me at CarolynDenise@ymail.com. Yes, Y, the letter Y, mail.com. And I will get all that. I will get your information. I will get the books out to you. I will personally autograph each and every one of them. If the Lord lays it on my heart and I feel inspired, I'll send a little message outside of my autograph, but it's completely up to Him. These are just flyers we had, new release of all the books. Ooh, I'm flashing. I'm at that age, y'all. So I'm going to try to make a little videos. I had a program called 2 Minutes with Carolyn Denise, and I was just doing 2-minute topics. Because I know a lot of times people are busy and they don't want to listen to something forever in a day. I'll do it myself. So I was just doing 2 minutes with Carolyn Denise, but I wasn't consistent. So my goal is really to be consistent this year. To be consistent, because I've met a lot of wonderful people and they really like what I have to say. And like I said, your voice is not for everybody, but for those who it's for, then use it and help people as much as you can. So don't worry if you can't touch billions or millions. Just touch the ones that God allowed you to touch and be an inspiration in their life, right? If you're out there and you know what flashing is, let me hear you say yes. You don't know, Micah. You're only 18 years old. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you for listening. Go ahead and order your bundle. $50, $Carolyn Gales, Gales. Carolyn spelled the traditional, Carolyn. I will autograph them and get them out to you. Love you. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for following. Thank you for liking. Just thank you. That's a wrap.